Hi friends, today I'm going to show you a quick recipe on how I made brown stew salmon. As always, all ingredients are listed down in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. So these are the vegetables that I'm going to be using. That is some scallion, bell pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, allspice, and onion. Use whatever you like. This is just the 4 salmon fillets that I'm going to be using. So I added in some salt, some onion powder, garlic powder, seafood seasoning, all purpose seasoning, and some olive oil. And then I just gave everything a mix and I just let it marinate for some time until I was ready to cook it on the stove. So now I'm just heating up my pan in some oil and I'm placing the salmon down. Do this gently. Don't be like me and I end up getting oil on me and it hurts, guys. Please don't do that. Be careful. Okay, so then I'm going to flip the salmon over and just let it sear for another 2-3 minutes per side. And then also too, you want to catch the sides as well to make sure that the sides sear. We're going to cook this like about 75% all the way through, and then the remaining 25% we'll put it inside of the sauce. So once everything is cooked, you just want to take everything out. And I'm just going to show you that we are not perfect and this does take time. So now I'm adding in my vegetables. You can also add in carrots and you can add in tomato if you have that handy. So I'm just giving everything a mix and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in my thyme and my garlic and just like, let it cook for a couple of minutes more, let it absorb the flavor inside of the vegetables. And then I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, ketchup works fine as well. And then I'm just adding in about 2 capfuls of browning. Now you can do the caramelization method when you burn the sugar and form the sugar into a liquid, but I chose not to do that for this one recipe. But I'll do it in a future video. So now I'm adding 2 cups of warm water. Warm water, guys. Don't put cold water because you got kids that want to eat and you don't want them begging you that they're hungry and then next thing you know, you have to tell them they have water, that water have to heat up. Like, okay, you don't do that. So now I'm just adding in some vegetable bouillon to it and then followed by some brown sugar to balance out the acidity from it. And then followed by that, I'm going to add in some ginger. If you have fresh ginger, that's fine. If you don't, you can use ginger liquid or ginger paste like I did. I added in the Scotch bonnet pepper again, just a little bit more of my all-purpose seasoning. And then I'm just adding in some cornstarch so I can kind of make it thick, but not too thick, but just enough that is liquidy. So then I'm just letting it cook and then I'm going to give it a mix and then I'm going to add my salmon back in to the pan so that it can cook for the remainder of the time. So this was like an additional 5 minutes or so and I'm just adding the gravy on top of it so that it absorbs that liquid on the top as well because everything has to be flavored the same, nicely seasoned and boom. All right. So once everything is cooked, I went and I went ahead and I ate it. So, you can pair this with rice, you can pair this with provisions if you have, you can pair this with vegetables, anything you like. Now, if you were to make this, what would you pair this with? I know for me it would be rice, some vegetables, and some avocado on the side. So, friends, try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you for taking to remind you that self care is the best care, and please prioritize self care on a daily basis.